Well, hello, besties. It's great to be in your ears. I'm here with my bestie, Tori.
And I'm here with this bestie, me.
And you're listening to another episode of My Emotional Support Besties, brought to you by Ruby's Stinky Farts.
Gotta love them.
That butt's getting creative.
Yeah, it is. It's getting very creative. She's got a nice little odor.
We have had quite the week.
We sure
Just
have.
Full of fun and activities.
Activities. Have you ever seen those kid history videos?
No, what's that?
There was some Mormons in Utah that were all friends, and they started something called kid history. I don't know when, a long time ago, but that's a relative term. Maybe 15 years ago, there were some of these dads that were Mormon and the Mormon church. They all went to BYU. They started telling stories to their kids and then recording their kids telling them back their stories.
Okay.
But then the adults that told the story would act it out with the kids' voices like over, like bad lip reading style.
So a little bit like drunk history, but with kids.
Yes.
Got it.
Correct. I don't know why I felt like I had to tell you they were Mormon, but I remember that being a whole thing. It was great.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's really funny. But there is a little girl that at one point it was a story about camp, and she goes, "It's time for the activities."
Activities? Oh. Damn.
That's a wild thing to do at camp. But you know what they say. One time at band camp.
Oh. I've never seen those, but that sounds pretty precious. Good for them.
I think it's something you should look up this evening if you need a little giggle.
Okay.
That's real cute.
We got a good giggle this weekend, though, because we were having fun. And, guys, the spirit's here, you know?
Yep. Reed said the spirit has returned to behind my eyes.
The spirit of the season, the spirit of life.
Right.
We were feeling
That's
joyous and happy and just like giggly, goofy girls.
Giggly, goofy girls. And the thing is, too, I feel like when you reach a certain... Because the thing is, before we were using any type of substances in our lives, people used to ask us all the time, are you drunk? Are you high? We weren't. We were giggly, goofy. Then I feel like there was a season of life, things are rough. I feel like I was only getting that giggly, goofy if she had consumed something. Now...
We're back.
The spirit's coming back to the point where I'm like, 0 fucks given. We're going to get goofy.
The spirit is tickling us.
It's tickling these ivories.
Wait, what's that mean?
You know when you play the piano, they say,
my
tickle these
gosh,
ivories.
wait, I like that.
Have you ever heard that?
I do think that I have now that you've said it, but it was something that was not kept in this brain for long-term storage. And I believe I'm going to move it over to long-term storage because that's a great phrase. I want to tickle some ivories. I want to play my piano.
Hey, sounds a little naughty.
We had a tickled time this weekend because we got to live out, you know, one of our childhood dreams, which is like having our own coffee shop.
Yep. We were truly giddy on Friday, setting everything up. There's a new phenomenon going on, and we jumped on board, and I understand now why it's a phenomenon. We did a little coffee shop, stop on by, open house cafe to celebrate Reed's birthday. She said, you know, we don't need to throw a rager.
And I don't want to be up late.
Don't want to be up late.
Well, actually, sorry. I don't want to be up late with people at my house.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the thing is, I want people gone earlier in the night, and then I want us only living in the people living in this house / people visiting from out of town in their sweatpants in this house late at night.
Yeah, I want to be able to put on my comfortable clothes and veg.
Or go see Wicked, which we'll round back to that because that's a whole conversation in itself. Anyways, friend of the pod and friend of our lives for almost 25 years, Kayla, came into town on Friday. We have not seen her in a way too long of time. But she graced us with her beautiful presence this weekend. So the weekend started off strong.
And boy, was it a beautiful presence.
Ooh. And while we waited to pick Kayla up from the airport, we started setting up for the coffee shop. And we were like 2 children.
Yeah. We, like, no detail left unturned. Is that a phrase? No. It's probably
No.
not. No detail left.
No deed left unpunished is all I could think of.
Okay, so, well, a new phrase. No detail left unturned. Every T crossed, every I dotted.
Woo.
We made the home in which we live in a proper coffee shop. So much so, we'll tell you a little funny story about that later on. But we set up, so in the kitchen, we moved our island so it was horizontal. That was like the place where you order.
And that went in front of the already set up coffee area in the kitchen.
The little coffee cafe
Station.
So we had an espresso machine. We had a coffee. What are those? Coffee carafe. We
Correct.
had matcha. We had everything. And here's some of the details that we even added. Okay. We had, well, proper coffee, like takeout cups, both iced and hot, sleeves, lids, stir sticks.
That's right.
And I did spend hours and hours creating what was going to be the best stamp ever for this coffee shop. Branded it, made it real nice. I was on my iPad. Rachel actually charged me iPad. If you get the reference, you get the reference.
Got him.
I drew this beautiful stamp of our home to make it into the branding of this coffee shop. It didn't come in time, okay? So what did we have to do? We had to stop by the local craft store and pick up a stamp. Last minute, I don't know why, I picked a possum. It was cute.
It.
So our coffee shop, its brand was a possum. Oh, possum.
People loved it.
People loved the possum, okay? It was great.
That was my activities Friday night as we watched the first Wicked. I stamp it. And let me tell you, that's satisfying.
Well, I am now in. So the stamp has arrived also, guys. And let me tell you, it's the cutest stamp I've ever seen in my entire life.
It looks very official.
I might set up an Etsy shop. Okay. I just might
Passive
get a little
income?
kooky and set up an Etsy shop because my stamp is whoo. Yeah, exactly.
Because my thing too is like, since you did it of the house, which was so fun, that in itself is like a brand. Your home. So if you're like, send me a picture of your house, I'll make a sketch of it, and then you can put that on whatever you want. You want to get a stamp made. You want to get a picture, an illustration that you put in a frame. Love
my
it.
gosh.
You want to get Nope. Oh, you could do wallpaper. I told Reed she should make wrapping paper.
Wait, I just thought of something so money.
What?
I've never said that phrase in my life.
You could print it on money.
I could make my own money, but what if real estate agents purchased it and I drew the home of the new homeowners and they put it on a sticker on a beautiful soy candle?
It has to be soy.
It does, because the realtors would want to make it nice, and a soy candle is nice. But think about that. What a beautiful gift. You come into your new home and there's a soy candle with a
the
beautiful
outside of the house, inside the house.
Yeah. Any hoodle. We're stamping. We got proper I almost said resume menu. We've got a proper menu in front of the little checkout place. I got really into making some art for the walls because the theme was Global Coffee House Village. And if you don't know what that is, think Borders Coffee Shop, think Central Perk. Just think a 90s, early 2000s coffee shop where it was like mismatched cups and really weird art.
It was like abstract, surrealism.
Yes.
Celestial.
Yes. Gothic-ish.
A little bit strange. Not things I probably would currently house in my design repertoire, but it was a fun, nostalgic.
It was where I was happy.
Yeah.
As a child. Going to going to Borders bookstore and making my mom buy me Moody Judy books, or Judy Moody. I don't remember her name. But
Judy Bloom?
no, girl. There's these other books called Judy Moody or Moody Judy.
I don't remember that.
Woo, they were great. They were
Honestly,
great.
nothing. I mean, I still feel this way, but now I shop at like small bookstores. Man, the way that nothing can bring the spirit back to my eyes.
Like
a trip to Barnes and Noble.
Okay, funny you say that too, because I've been seeing people talking about these new Barnes and Nobles being out of this world. I think we should take a trip.
Bougie.
Have you been to one yet?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Without me? I haven't been.
When they moved the one that we used to go to in childhood across the street.
Yeah.
That's a bougie ass one. They got, those nice little, I don't even know what to call, like the stalls for the books are not like old. They're not like bookshelves anymore.
What are they?
They're almost like makeup displays.
Oh, rich.
Like they're really lit.
Oh, okay.
And they're a little shallower and they're really tall and beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I saw this one video in particular that they're like, oh, all those third spaces,
Yep.
they're disappearing. Where do we go? And this girl's like, let me tell you where. Barnes and Noble. She said there's places for your children to play. We don't have those, but
And great bathrooms, because what's going to happen. You're going to poop.
You will have a bowel movement. But yeah, she's saying it's great. So maybe we can take a trip to one.
I'm in.
Can we? Great.
Yes.
Our
Let's go
coffee
this
shop.
weekend.
Okay. Our coffee shop was actually, yeah, we should do some research this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Our coffee shop was even better vibes though than a Barnes and Noble,
Yeah, because the thing is, it was all our friends.
All our friends and some very beautiful art. I do have to say.
And there was child labor.
There was child labor. We got it all set up the night before. And then the next morning we welcomed our guests. I did make this beautiful sign too, just to make it really authentic on the door. And it said, cafe hours, Saturday, 11:30 a.m. to
Come on inside.
3 p.m. Come on in. Remember that. And our friends were coming. I made vegan quiche, had it on a cake platter. Thank you, Sandra, for letting me use that cake platter. It was beautiful. I love displaying my quiche. We made croissants. We had avocado toast. We had hash browns. We had madeleines.
Yep.
And then we had matcha, lattes, Americanos, and coffee with a bunch of different creamers and fun things like that. We had pastry bags.
That's right.
Yeah, we had pastry bags.
I do hate to tell you that we didn't use very many.
That's okay.
But we used a lot of your plates.
Oh, we got some
And cute napkins.
We got some cute plates too.
People really just wanted to wander by and grab.
Oh, we had banana bread too.
The banana bread was
That was
Trader Joe's vegan banana bread. Pop off.
Trader Joe's vegan banana bread.
It had walnuts. My mouth didn't break out. They must skin their walnuts.
Oh, it's the skin.
Because it's the skin, I think. And if they're raw, the acidity. Whew, get you.
You learn something new every day. I never knew the walnut skin was the bad guy.
Mm.
Well, it was such a joyous time.
It really was.
Then yes, we had some child labor. My niece and nephew, we put them to work. Because we also had little pads. What are those
Guest
called?
checks.
Yeah, guest check pads. My niece and nephew.
Precious.
Wow, the workmanship,
The confidence.
the confidence,
they didn't know half these people.
they were. Oh my gosh.
We didn't even, and honestly, we didn't instruct them on how they should take it.
No, but let me tell
They
you.
even thought on their own. Put the person's name. They'd ask, "What's your name?" Put their name. They were getting milk preferences.
Well, did
they
you
were
see
getting
too?
iced or hot.
Well, my nephew did on the backside. I don't know if my
He
niece
took
also
notes.
did. It said like all the options that people could order. So if somebody said, "Oh well, what do you have?" He's giving them the lowdown.
You know what? It really
He's giving them
saved
the
us
specials.
because a lot of people came at once, which I don't think we were expecting to happen. We figured a trickle, We had the upfront crew, and then a couple hours later, we had a whole second wave. But it really helped because Kiara was pulling the shots.
She's a
mixing
great
the
barista.
match, and she was happy back there. She said, "I'm loving this." And then Kayla and I were taking the orders. We were taking the orders from your niece and nephew. We were making the avocado toast. We were cutting the food, right? We were talking to people as they came up, making sure, calling out their name. A couple of times I'd be like, latte for George. And I felt like I was working in a coffee shop. That was really fun. And, it's everything I could have wanted. Because when I was a child, I was talking to my cousin about this. We did Thanksgiving on Sunday. I was talking to my cousins about this. We once, for about a 6-month stretch, every time we were together and every time I was at her house, we ran a Stanford's franchise out of the loft in her house.
Brilliant.
And we had a full cash register. She reminded me, which I didn't remember this. She's like, yeah, and we even had a co-owner dispute. And she's like, this is when my parents were refurbishing their house. So they had an apartment above their garage. So we were living in there. And so she went to her parents' bedroom where her mom was. I went to the apartment. We had to be apart. And then our moms brought us back together and remediated us.
Was there actually a dispute, or that was also
No, it was like a legitimate thing. I think we were so in it
that we
were arguing about a business decision. We were 9 and 10 years old. No,
God.
8 and 9.
Why is playing pretend being an adult, like doing grown-up things, like having a business, so fun? But then when you actually do it, you're like, oh, brother.
Oh, the way I thought that being in management would be shits and giggles. Hell no.
Like being like,
I've lost some years off my life.
Being like, Melissa, do you have the papers? Oh my gosh, Chad, we're going to have to talk about your performance this week.
It's because there's not human beings on the other end of it, so we can decide if they're going to be hurt by something or not.
It's just playing imagination.
But yeah, we also used to play house a lot, and we used to, for some reason, our idea of husbands was that they always forgot to do things.
Well,
sometimes they do. But the way that's all we could fixate on, because obviously we didn't have, besides, like, we weren't in a relationship at 8 and 9 years old, so we didn't know the nice parts of being in one. So all the time I was always like, God bless, Steve forgot to pick up the kids at school again. And we had like coin machines, like 25-cent rings.
Oh my God, you'd wear rings even.
We'd wear rings. Sometimes I'd even put a bowl under my shirt and pretend to be pregnant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but the thing I loved about us and the feminism in us, we were always running a business.
Working moms.
Yeah, that's right. And we were just like, and I'm like, I know this is a lot of women's realities. They're working, and guess what? Husband's not picking the slack up. So they're having to be a mom. They're having to be the house manager. They're having to take care of the dogs. They're having to run their own business.
Wow.
And you know what? We were really embodying that.
I love that. I love that for you guys.
But that's what came back to me.
Being
at the coffee shop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's nothing like playing pretend. And we were pretending so hard. We were doing so good that something wild happened.
All of a sudden. And okay, so where Kayla and I were at the coffee bar, Reed was mingling because she was the hostess.
I was mingling.
Okay? So I could see straight to the front door. So it was nice because I could see people coming in. And then sometimes your niece and nephew would be standing there. I go, we got a new customer. I'd prompt them. They go find them, right? I'm looking at this lady, and the house was kind of full at this point, but I'm like, well, I think maybe Reed invited some people from improv. I don't know who that is. Maybe from an acting class. Simply can't know. So I'm viewing. My perspective is, this is someone Reed added to the invite that I didn't catch. Okay. And then, all of a sudden, Reed comes up to me, so erect in her stance. And she goes, Tori, who is that? Who is that? Can you do something? Who is that? And I'm panicking a little bit because I think the situation's escalated. Like, she's mean. She's scary. Right? Reed's father, he's going to hate that we're exposing him for this. Reed's father, I just hear, who are you? George thought it was someone that was supposed to be there. So he was like jokingly, because everyone got quiet.
It's like the music even turned off when this happened.
And it was like everyone was very aware. Like, we don't know who this woman is.
It was a rando, guys. A rando thought that we were actually a true, proper coffee shop, and they came in.
But it was just our sweet neighbor that we hadn't met yet, and it was sad. And
I feel awful.
She was so kind. She was like, I thought maybe you were doing a pop-up, and I thought I'd come support you.
I felt horrible, guys.
But see, I didn't take care of it. I also just thought it was funny that Reed was like, you're going to take care of it.
Well,
but John did. Don't worry.
Here's my thought of it. Okay. This is why I ran. Okay. 1, I'm gonna out myself even more.
I can't wait.
I saw her standing at the bottom of the stairs,
Yes.
contemplating for a really long time
Aw.
whether or not she was gonna come in.
Uh-huh.
So that made me nervous in and of itself.
Fair.
Then I saw that she was coming.
Yep.
I started running.
Oh, I didn't know you
'Cause-
got a heads up.
I can't remember exactly when and where. I think it was like right as she was opening the door. I noticed that she
Mhm.
like went up the stairs to come in. And I'm like, oh shit. I run. Because here's what I didn't want to happen. Basically what did happen. But what I didn't want to happen was I didn't want to be like, hey, this is my birthday party, leave.
Mhm.
Or I'm the homeowner, go. I think it's better if it was like, because what if I didn't, like, if I was a random neighbor and I walked into a home
Mhm.
that I wasn't supposed to,
Mhm.
I would want fellow people who are not my neighbors to be like, oh no, it's just a
Yep.
birthday party. So then I could make a swift exit and
Yep.
be like, the homeowners didn't even know.
Yep.
So that's why I ran.
Yep.
I was thinking about this woman and I just thought it'd be better if other people like, oh no, we're at a birthday party. And
Mhm.
it's like chill. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. Bye.
Mhm.
But instead,
George made everyone look.
George yelling, who are you? But here's the thing though. He was saying it like he would have said that to anybody entering.
It's also because she looked confused.
Yes. But I'm like, oh my God, now this woman, it was literally as if we just went with a spotlight on her.
I
And
know.
everybody.
But my thought was she was confident enough to enter a home. So I kept saying to myself,
She knew the risk.
she knew the risk. Kenna, your sister, was very worried that we just ruined her weekend. And
We
she's like,
ruined
she's
her
probably
life.
crying. She's so sad. I'm like, number one, I think that woman was at least 45 years old. I think she's fine. Number two, she was really confident enough to enter there. She knew she was going to be amongst strangers. She didn't know what she was walking into. And she took the leap. And for that, I'm proud. Husband John was very kind to her. He even
Yeah.
offered to make her a coffee, but she said, oh, no, I didn't know it was a birthday party. It's okay. And
And
he's like, I'm so sorry.
like, we should have just embraced her and be like, you're my neighbor? Come to my
know.
party.
I know.
I wish I would have. We got her name. I don't know where she lives.
Mm-hmm. She said around the corner, but I've never seen her, but she was very kind.
She was so kind. But now I'm like, oh, she's going to walk past our house and just always have a bad taste in her mouth.
But you know what? It felt to me like she had the sauce.
She had the sauce.
So something tells me if we saw this sweet woman again, she'd probably be like, hey, at least I didn't walk into your house this time. You know? That'd be a fun way to
That's
deal
a
with
good
it.
way. But wow, the way I wanted to crawl out of my skin and under a table or something.
But it was such a funny story. So every person that entered the home after that, we made a joke.
we kept being like, this coffee shop's so legit. We actually had like a real customer.
And
try to
people
come
were
in.
loving the store. They're like, wait. And then they were sad they missed it.
And now though, we do think because even a stranger wanted to come into this coffee shop, like we kind of want to like have a real coffee shop like day where
Mhm.
like people come to the house.
We should make sure we have some licenses because someone, don't remember who it was, it may have been friend of the pod, Mackenzie, did make a good point where she was like, you just got to be prepared for the legal ramifications of that because you get people food poisoning or something, we get sued. And I was like, God, the things I don't think of because I just want to live in whimsy.
We could just like when you walk in, you sign a waiver.
Yeah. Or I wonder if you just like have licenses and stuff like liability insurance. You could have day of probably a
Oh,
permit.
Well, I had
So that would cover us.
I do day of event insurance, so I don't know. Maybe we could have something.
I know
like that.
caterers and stuff do that for that reason. We'll figure it out.
But I mean, what's happening to kids with lemonade stands?
Maybe there's like a statute of limitations for age. It's a really good question, though.
I don't know.
I'd like to meet the jackass that would sue a child.
Yeah, come on.
And we're just children.
We
Don't sue us.
You know what I have to say? We are all just children in aging bodies.
Of God.
I wouldn't say that, but you can. Anybody can,
Thanks.
but I won't.
Thanks.
You know,
Brothers and sisters in Christ.
I'm a child of George and Denise.
I wish we all were, you know. No, I like my parents.
I love your parents. I'm a child of them.
I think we have a lot of parents. We have a village of parents
We do. I love it.
that we are children of.
We
Anyway,
had literally though like the best time at this party.
it was so fun.
It was so fun, and
we dressed up.
oh my God,
'Cause it's us.
we looked cute.
We
And
did.
the crazy thing though, guys, Okay, I know we've talked about Newly so many times on here. I got a sick Newly, okay, this last time. Like, and I got like so many extra add-ons on my Newly. I loved everything. And I was fully doing this for my party. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to wear either this or this or this on my Newly. Day of, I don't know what happened to me. I didn't like anything in my Newly, and I wore my own clothes. And I'm like, well, that was a waste of money.
But it made you
okay.
feel more confident about going into the party.
Well, and I had great pieces for this party, for the theme of the party being 90s. So
now you just have to, 90s are in, so you could just wear those things.
I do wear those things.
Yeah, and they all look cute.
They're cute. They're great.
They're all wearable.
After the party was the after party at the movie theater.
And friend of the pod, Morgan, joined us.
Yes. Sweet Morgs, my little gerbils. She came and visited, and we got some sushi.
Got some sushi.
Went to the best sushi place in town.
Just 5 girls and husband Jan.
Was it 5 girls? Oh, 5.
Kiara, Kayla, me, Morgie, you.
I was counting 6, but that's because I was thinking of Janet.
Janet's one
Husband
of the girls.
John, he was his alter ego, Janet. But he's one of the girls. We went and got sushi, had a grand old time.
It was very good.
Oh,
and
my
they were
God.
quick.
They were so quick. And we were able to get a reservation for 6, which is great. Then we went and we saw Wicked for Good. Woo!
Perfect.
Guys. Oh, like, I'm actually depressed because I don't get to experience that for the first time again.
I know what we're going to do this weekend.
See it again?
We're going to have a suburbs day.
Oh,
We're going to go see. We're going to go see Wicked for Good at a suburban movie theater.
Oh.
And then we're going to go to Barnes & Noble.
Ooh, I love it. Can we go to a Trader Joe's too?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
They're all in the same vicinity. It's perfect.
Oh, that's the greatest part about the suburbs.
I think this will be really fun.
We saw Wicked for Good.
Yep. And Reed was like, hey. Well, first off, I need to tell you about something that really made me laugh.
Oh my God.
And I reminded Kiara and Reed of it today. And I don't know why. It's because the spirit's back.
I'm telling you, the spirit is back.
I'm finding the humor
And joy. The humor and joy in life.
Okay, I'm all giddy and giggly because I'm so excited. And the movie theater we went to was really fun. And they have they have a bar, they have all this stuff. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna get myself a little drink and some snacks. So I'm all excited and waiting in line. I look over and there's like something on the wall that was like maybe a security thing.
That was like thermostat.
I look over. I'm talking to Kiara and I look over and I go, Lormal? For some reason, the screen glitched and it said Lormal with an L. Lormal Condition. It did glitch back to say normal, but I was blessed enough to catch it before it did. And let me tell you, I giggled. I was like, Lormal? Who's Lormal? So that really started my experience off on a really high note.
Lormal Conditions.
Lormal. And
But
the way that I know I can work that in anywhere.
You're like, that's Lormal.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a new phrase.
I love it. It feels good in the mouth.
Lormal.
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 So if you follow me on Instagram, it will be making a debut in my next photo carousel. But then Reed is chatting with me. She goes, hey, take a picture of me. Take a picture of me. I said, right here? There's nothing cute over here. And I go, there's got to be a movie poster. And then the sweet man behind the register
He's
goes,
the manager, by the way.
honestly,
A great
incredible manager. That's exactly what all of us dreamed to be when we were playing manager as a kid. Anyways.
Correct.
He goes, there's one in the hall.
Oh, also this manager, he's wearing Glinda's crown.
And we didn't know it, but behind the counter, he also had
Glinda's
her
wand. And he hands it to me and he goes, do you want this? And I
then
went,
he follows us to the poster so he can help like set Reed for the picture.
and he put the crown on me.
It was perfect.
And
he
then
bestowed it.
he said, tag us if you post this. I did. And then I got a message from their account and it was like, oh my God, we love your crown. Did you see our manager's crown? And I said, this is his crown. He let me wear it for my photo.
That's cute.
And I said, he's a very sweet man.
I loved that. Anyways, he was dressed as the part and I
It was perfect.
was obsessed with it. So that was great. And
Then we saw
this
the best
place
movie.
has also comfy seats.
Oh, I love a comfy seat.
The only thing that was annoying was I did step in there and no one else smelled it, but I kept smelling hot dog water. And you know that smell.
She leaned over and she goes, "Hey, does it smell like hot dog water in here?" And I was like,
tell you, that's not normal conditions.
I was like, I don't smell it.
I think it was somebody's food behind us because you also can order like full
I bet
meals.
they had hot dogs.
Something was happening, but I was just like, God, it smells like they boiled some hot dogs in here. Anyways, we saw some weird trailers for movies I personally will never be viewing. And then the main event.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so good. But like, I also don't want to spoil it.
I know.
But I'm gonna say, Jonathan Bailey did not disappoint.
And you get to see his chest hair.
You get to see his little arms.
They
aren't little.
He got ripped for this movie.
He had, you know what he had? Low body fat percentage.
Correct.
That looked firm as hell.
And they made those cute little ears pop out.
Oh, okay, guys, that's something that we need to talk about. Okay. So here's the thing. Has anybody seen Bradley Cooper lately?
Yes.
He did get. I almost said a lobotomy.
He did get a full lobotomy.
He got a full lobotomy.
Maybe.
No, he got like a blepharoplasty, whatever it's called. You know, when they take off the eyelids.
Essentially, yes.
And, you know, he's a great looking guy, you know, but he got these lids taken off and he looks different. Okay. It looks
simply
the
different.
the spirit's missing. Okay. Spirit's missing.
Well, it had nowhere to hide behind his eyes anymore. The lid's gone.
The lid's gone. But what I'm trying to get at this is, you know, we don't know what makes the magic and sauce when we look at someone and we're like, that's a good looking person. Until maybe it's gone. And let me tell you,
it was hiding in his eyelids.
Let me tell you, Jonathan Bailey, though, he's somebody, I know part of his sauce, and don't you ever take it from him, his ears. I love how his ears, they stick out. Don't pin those ears. Please don't pin those ears. You know who used to have pinned, or who had de-pinned ears? Ian Somerhalder. He used to have cute ears. He got them pinned. I think
was that because he's like, vampires don't have these crazy ears?
But let me tell you, if you got ears that are out,
they're cute. We like them.
We love those ears. Let those ears out.
Woo!
Beautiful ears.
Let those freak ears fly, baby.
Beautiful ears, beautiful eyes,
my sister
beautiful
had
face.
really cute big ears when she was a baby.
Oh.
And it was precious. And she, apparently my great grandpa was looking at her. She was like a few months old. And we were over at their house and she's like in her little car seat thing. And he's like, you know, you can get those fixed. Mom goes, what? And he goes, her ears.
No.
She grew into them. Most people do.
And even if they were still big,
funny.
they'd be perfect.
I was like, what a wild thing to comment on.
No, thank you, great grandpa.
And just like the fact that he's
baby.
just been watching her and he's like,
fix them ears.
cute, but you could get those fixed. Wild.
Wow. Ruthless.
Ruthless Russ.
You know what was happening to me this past week on set? What? They did not like my ears on set.
Why?
Because I had my head turned a lot. Okay. So it's like my profile. And they didn't want my hair fully behind my ear, but they wanted my hair out of my face. But they didn't want the top of my ear peeking through my hair, which happens because I have bigger ears.
Never noticed.
Or maybe
they're just not tiny.
They just sit a little higher on my head, I think.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I'm an elf. That's what it is. I'm an elf. And I'm okay with that. I would like to be an elf.
You also have fine hair, so maybe it just can't be hidden as much. I don't know.
But they, like, I would hear a little bit of chattering. I'm like, it's the ears again, isn't it? Is my ear hanging out? And then
someone just say it. It's my ears.
The hairstylist would come over and she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm putting so much hairspray on. But they just kept like spraying my hair so it would cover my ear. And I'm like, I'm sorry. These guys are big boys. The big boys. They don't want.
I like my big boys.
I want my big boys. Gotta give them some fresh air.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back.
Chilies.
I just gotta take a little hit of this.
Gotta take a hit of Ruby. We're petting the dog.
She just looks perfect. Anyways, but Wicked. Also, you know what really pisses us off. Apparently
What?
there's no such thing as an original thought.
Yeah, guys.
But let me tell you, things that were popping off on the internet are exact jokes that we made. So that means we're internet funny.
Yeah, we're leaning over. We're saying things. We're cackling. And then we get home. I go on Instagram and I see every single joke that we made already on the internet. But we hadn't seen them before. There's a collective mind. There's a collective mind, okay?
But you know what?
And we're part of it. We're in the mind.
We're in it. There were 2 jokes we made, and they were about names that we couldn't remember that I have not seen on the internet. One, I couldn't remember
Madame Warble.
Madame Morrible. Well, you couldn't remember Madame Morrible, and you said, you know, like Madame Tussauds.
Madame Tussaud.
Tussaud, I apologize. And then I couldn't remember the fucking monkey chief's name.
Do you remember his name now?
Chisley?
Chisery.
And I was really sad with the fuck the monkey's name is. Todd Chrisley. And you know what? Those are solid jokes. Sometimes when you have to make a pop culture reference to get the name, it really wins people over.
Our favorite thing and like our favorite brand of joke is probably that. Like when a friend can't remember the name of something and they say the wrong thing, there's nothing funnier than that.
It's so good.
I was trying to remember. I almost just said I was trying to remember C.S. Lewis.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
I was trying to remember Louis C.K.'s name. I was trying to remember Louis C.K. And I said R.C. Willie.
Like the furniture rental shop.
Wait, that's a place? R.C. Willie is a place?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
I thought I made that up.
Store.
R.C. Willie?
Yeah.
I thought it was a soda. Like R.C.
I mean, that is also too, but I'm pretty sure that that's a store.
Oh, this is R.C. Willie.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Oh my God.
That made your nephew laugh really hard. I did that the other day.
Wait, guys, there literally is R.C. It could be Wiley because it's W-I-L-L-E-Y, but it could be Willie. Oh my. Wow. Okay, so again, not original, I guess.
Well, putting it in that context,
I guess so.
That was pretty funny. But yeah, we won't spoil it.
We won't spoil
We'll give it a few weeks,
some time,
and then we'll talk about it.
go watch it.
We can have a whole Wicked themed episode.
If you haven't watched the first one, what are you doing?
Truly.
Watch it. Guys.
We made sure that
It's
Kayla had watched the first one.
we watched it the night
because
before.
she admitted she hadn't watched it.
And it's okay.
She'd seen the musical.
Yeah.
Thank God. So she had context.
Yeah.
But she hadn't seen it, so we did watch it. And she's like, what have I been snoozing on here? Great
Except
movie.
I loved after we saw the second one and she'd seen the musical. She was like, none of that was in the musical. What are you talking about? We're like, no, like a lot of that was. But I had the same reaction when we watched the first one. I had to like really like be like, okay, play the musical again in your head.
Like the musical, when we went and saw it in New York, I feel like it went so fast.
You know?
And because it was just one set, right? Like I just
locked in.
I locked in. And so seeing it in the context, and obviously it was an hour and a half more material between the two movies combined than the musical is. So there was added things or added elements or prolonged scenes. So that really got me out of sorts.
You know what I also think happened?
What?
That amnesia thing. You know, that what's that? Like when something's so beautiful, you have amnesia.
Beauty amnesia.
I don't know, but they said it happened at like the Eras tour and shit. I think that happened because I'm like, stunning, amazing musical. And I just then blacked out and was like, what did we see?
I really remember the first 15 minutes of the musical, pretty much like her getting to shiz. Pretty much nothing else. Until I started seeing it and then really thinking back, I could picture moments, but like I probably couldn't have told you the whole story of Wicked post-musical if you asked me.
You know what I remember is how much I hated Fiyero watching it in the musical and being like, God, I hate this guy. He's the worst. He's so annoying. And then seeing Jonathan Bailey, and I'm like, oh, I love Fiyero.
Well, not enough time for character development in the musical.
No, and they make him very annoying. And there's no suaveness to him in the musical.
But majority of the time, it really is a very hot man. And a lot of the time, it's usually a gay man. So it all works out.
What?
Playing Fiyero. They're usually hot on Broadway. And a lot of the time, they're gay men. And so is Jonathan Bailey.
But I want Jonathan Bailey.
Well, I can't change that for
I
you.
know.
So neither can he. I'm sorry. The heart wants what it wants.
Yeah.
But we can watch. The thing is, he's sexy at all. Like, he'll flirt with anyone, and that's cruel.
It's cruel, buddy. Come on.
He's always got his sexy little glasses.
His little glasses, his big old ears. God.
Did you know that?
What a combo.
Did you know that British people don't say Legos in the plural? They just refer to it as Lego.
Give it to me, like context-wise.
So I watched, speaking of Jonathan Bailey, I watched a clip of his Sexiest Man Alive interview with People this morning. And she asked him what his ideal date would be. And he said, well, what number date is it? Great clarifying question. And he said, if it's like a 50th or 100th date, which I was like, whoa, this man is a serial monogamist. Anyways,
reason to live.
he was like, if we're that far, we're that comfortable, the perfect date, it's a night of dinner and Lego. And she's like, yeah, Legos. And then he's like, no, Lego. And I was like, whoa, I've never once in my mind thought that different cultures are going to like remove the plural form of something.
That's interesting. Lego.
And then he said British people
actually
call it only Lego.
I think that's the actual way you're supposed. There is no S. It's just Lego. I think. I know. This isn't like fully a spoiler, but there is one scene where Fiyero is singing and dancing and doing his little thing. And I'm watching this and I'm like, God, this is so funny because it's so like, I don't know, like, you know, he's getting the groove, he's dancing, but like a man watching that would be like, what the hell's going on? And then I'm like, but this is what women want. We don't want you like in the gym, like, yeah, oh yeah. I want you prancing. I want a man that prances.
Honestly, have you ever seen a male dancer's body? Woo-wee. And maybe they're going to the gym, but also it's just because they're limber.
It was really funny, though, because John leans over to me at one point during the same scene when it's Fiyero, and he's singing, and he's right up in somebody's face singing, and he goes, he's just yelling in her face right now. He's like, I can't get over the fact that he's just yelling in her face right now. I'm like, you're not wrong.
And also they were singing live, so he literally was singing.
Yeah. I'm like, he's probably spitting on her face.
One could be so lucky.
Well, we have our game, should we?
Yeah, but I did want to say something that ties to this, all of this.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Nicely.
Oh, okay, great.
We can wrap it up this way.
Oh, beautiful.
I was reflecting on the idea of female friendship today and how women interact with each other. And that made me think about the like, oh, that's literally what women are asking. That's what women love. Women would love to see a man prancing around. Okay, that might give you the ick, but in the right context, yeah, I'd rather that.
Uh-huh.
And I heard a great quote on Instagram the other day. I was listening to this girl talk. Don't know who it was, so I wish I could give her credit. But she was talking about how a man who's deemed great is basically just an average woman. Okay? A man who's seen as going above and beyond is basically like equivalent to a friend of a friend who, if you needed something, would be there for you, is fun, nice to talk to. You know, if you were down on your luck, maybe would support you, would donate to your meal train, whatever, right? Men that are doing those things, they think they're fucking great.
Well, and society does too.
Yes. They're not that, like that. Literally the things they're doing are not even what your best friend would do for you. Your best friend's probably doing 10 times more than
your best friend is at your house vacuuming.
Yes. Coming to help you with your baby after. I mean, all these things that men would not even instinctively do, and yet they're being praised for it.
Wait. That just totally made me think. Yeah, like, okay, like a girlfriend is having a baby or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Her friends get together. They do a meal train. Mm-hmm. They go over. They'll hold the baby. They'll clean the house. They'll do whatever. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Where are the husband, the dad's friends? Where are they?
Bingo.
What are they doing? Where are they? Step up.
And guess what? I bet if he just texted his friend, congratulations on the baby. Oh, my God, what a considerate man.
There are times when I have asked a man what their man friend's baby's name is, and they don't know it.
That's disgusting.
Like,
care about your people.
Just
invest.
Give an ounce.
And the thing is, I'm also tired of the like, well, you know, just men. No. If we are also human beings that are capable of doing these things.
All of us are.
It's all learned behavior. It's not like we just come out of the womb and start making meal trains. We have to see that behavior mimicked, right? And then mimic it. So our people in our life are doing that. We learned how to be kind, compassionate, loving friends. Anyone can do it.
That's so
And
wild.
it is a societal problem, of course, because female friendship is not often praised enough. And we're just doing these things. Well, yes, you should be doing these things without wanting praise. But I think it's not honored in the way that it should always be. But a man who just simply doesn't say he's babysitting when he has his kids with him, oh, he's amazing.
Which is wild to think. So like a dad of a baby, a literal dad of a baby, if he doesn't say, oh, I'm babysitting when he's with the kid, that's incredible. Meanwhile, do you think the dad of the baby's best friend, male, would ever just be the one who's like babysitting? I mean, I have men in my life who would do that. John would definitely do that for his bestie. But like society wise, that's not a typical common thing.
No. And then I just think about just in general, not even like you don't have to have kids. You don't even have to have any responsibilities. The things that we just don't even do a second thought to care for our people. Men don't do it.
Like they don't know their best friend's birthday.
No.
That's wild.
Yes. There's just so many things that I don't even think about that I
know where you were born. I know all of it.
We know our big three.
I know your big three.
I mean, there's just
it's
things
wild.
that I'm like, I know the funny things that you've told, like just a friend, not even a close friend. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember last time, like we remember things that someone told us last time we met. We remember to text them when they're having surgery and it's not even like just the things that like I don't have a second thought about.
And I think again, like what makes me most sad about this is more, I'm sorry for these men because these friendships are like what nourish us and bring us so much like fulfillment and happiness and like make it so you don't feel alone in this lifetime and in this world because we have people we can rely on and be with and like it makes me sad for male culture.
Anyways, hey, you ever seen a newborn hippo?
Yeah, like that one, what was its name? Iditarod? No.
I don't remember his name, but he was really cute. But even like fresh, they are so small
and shiny.
And so shiny.
Is that a goo on them or is it like
maybe?
Is there like a
enamel? That's a really good point because they're always shiny.
Yeah, like are they secreting?
Maybe. We should look that up. I
do
know they can run 20 miles per hour.
They are.
They're actually at the top of the list of most dangerous animals.
They're ruthless. Also
their teeth, their bite can have the pressure of, I don't even know how to convert this or what this means, like 1.8 tons of pressure. If they bite you, you're dead.
Lethal.
But when they come out, they're really tiny and they're really cute.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, just needed to ask you about that.
Well, speaking of asking things, we've got a game called Ask Each Other Questions. And Tori is going to start because she came up with the game actually. And it's all about asking each other these questions.
We just thought it would be fun to do kind of a little bit of a interview format because I'm vibing on those interview style podcasts. And who says, even though we know each other well, we can't interview each other? You really feel like these are going to be super in-depth questions? They may not be.
Okay. Hit me.
Well, this one's a little silly goofy, but also you kind of already started this conversation with friend of the pod, Mackenzie. If you had to be one of the Mormon wives, who would you be and why?
Oh, if I had to be one?
Mm-hmm. If you had to swap bodies and it was either that or you died. Secret Life of Mormon Wives, who are you going to be and why?
Oh my God, literally none of them. Okay, hold on, let me think.
And it can be because they're outrageous. It doesn't have to be like, oh, because they're the nicest one.
No, I'm just thinking of all the things they've been through, like, and I don't want to be through any of those things.
Well, you don't have to go through them. You just could step into being them now. So I guess that becomes your trauma.
Being them now. I don't know. I mean, I was like, Macy is my favorite.
Same.
So probably Macy, but like she's got a very traumatic history and stuff. But like
she's a bad bitch.
I like her. I'd probably pick her. Or I would just go outrageous and I'd pick Whitney simply because she's such a great dancer. It'd be fun to feel what it feels like to be such a good dancer.
Agreed. Agreed. I would not be Taylor. I don't want to deal with her chaotic baby daddy situation. And
No.
I don't want to be on The Bachelor.
No,
Ed.
thank you.
For that, I'm out.
Should I go next?
Yeah.
Okay, this question, maybe I took them the wrong direction.
Can't wait.
But what's your favorite art? What's your favorite art medium? Pastels, colored pencils, mixed media, film, paint,
Ooh.
markers, crayons?
God, I
For
fuck
you.
with a marker.
For you, it's a marker.
I love a marker. Something is so satisfying about that. I get angry when I'm coloring and it's a colored pencil.
Oh my God, colored pencils piss me off.
Crayons? No thanks. They don't give a clean enough line.
No, there's always those little white specks.
Yep. And you can't really sharpen them. I know that the crayon box used to come with a sharpener, but like,
And why was it its butthole?
disgusting.
Like, you're literally sharpening the crayon in the crayon box butthole.
It's a really good point.
I know.
Okay, Crayola.
Nasty Crayola.
I can't sketch, so a pen's not really going to do anything for me. So I got to say a really nice marker.
Like an alcohol-based marker.
But I really want it to have a fine point.
Ooh.
You know, I like a thinner. I'm not really interested in like a wide or a chisel tip.
Okay. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
How about you?
Well, I think I've learned pastels are my medium. I was vibing.
Really, you're a savant.
I was vibing hard, guys. I got these crayons. They're technically for children, like crayons.
Remember, we're all children.
We are all children in aging bodies. But they are crayon shaped, but they're smooth like pastels.
Criminals.
Exactly. And I was making lots of art. Beautiful art.
I love that. Can I interject with a story that I just remembered of something that happened?
Yeah, what?
On Sunday, I'm sitting talking to my cousin. Her 10-year-old son is sitting across from us. She goes, Jasper, what was the song the other day that you said Tori really needs to sing this? And he goes, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. And he goes, honestly, any Michael Jackson song, I would love to hear you doing, Carrie. And I said, excuse me? He goes, yeah, because sometimes I hear you do things like the hee. I said, what? He goes, yeah, and you have a good voice. But like, I just really think that you should sing for us some Michael Jackson.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to you.
I thought it was
like,
I was thinking like maybe it's going to be, I don't know, a female artist of this current time or something, you know.
Billie Jean.
Nope, Billie Jean.
That's a beautiful, beautiful
and
message.
I had a full freak out in a good way. I was like, oh my God, I love it.
What a beautiful message from the youth.
And we do karaoke at family Christmas. So I will be debuting Billie Jean.
You should practice it. So you like, you should
would
have like a
love it.
whole rendition for him.
That's a great idea. He's really been getting into filmmaking, so I'll make sure he records
He's so
it.
talented.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Anyways,
Love that.
really funny. And I was really touched that he thought of me.
I'm touched for you.
Thank you. I'm sorry about that.
I just noticed.
What?
You changed your nails and I love them.
I changed my nails.
Very alphaba.
Yeah, they're kind of green black.
Love
They're
it.
called peppermint bark. Okay.
Oh, that makes me hungry.
Whew, yeah. This one's a little goofy.
Okay.
Okay, if you had to start a rumor right now, what would it be? Only outrageous answers appreciated.
Oh my. Okay, if I had to start a rumor, that Real Housewives was coming to Portland, and I would just I'll just tell people like, oh my God, did you hear that Andy Cohen cast the Real Housewives of Portland? And I'm like, oh my God, shut up. Who's on it? And I'd be like, I don't know. We need to find out. But like, you should be like, you should tell people. And then I'd be like, oh yeah, I actually saw them filming at like, I don't know, the Heathman. Wait, why
Perfect.
the Heathman?
It's haunted.
What's
they do
the-
high tea. It's fun.
What's the fancy hotel downtown?
The Ritz.
The Ritz. I saw them filming at the Ritz. Like, there's the Real Housewives of Portland, and just like spread it. I don't know. Like, it has no base and it has nothing, but like basically the reason I would do that is because I would just want to see if it like came full circle and like hit the news sites.
Also, I feel like it could be, people could believe it enough because you have just enough of a interest and a toe in those worlds.
What if it
Because
happened?
people would be like, oh, you have an agent. Maybe she told you something about it. Maybe she's like, hey, you should audition
could
for
sell it.
this. And then also, you love Bravo. So maybe you knew something from there.
Yeah, I might also start like a rumor that John was like an Irish step dancer.
I would start a rumor that John was Hannah Montanaing, but as Harry Styles.
Yeah, like I'd be like, have you ever seen John and Harry Styles in the same room at the same time?
There's been a lot of things I've been seeing online lately about like, are we getting Harry Styles album number 4? And then it's like, no, because John got a new job and so he's busy.
Yeah, exactly.
For some reason, he wanted to moonlight as corporate Barbie instead of being Harry Styles.
I like that.
But doesn't mean he's not working on some ditties at night.
I also might start the rumor that you got cast on Love is Blind.
Perfect. And I chose to marry myself the first time ever.
Yeah. Okay,
that's honestly the best way to do it because then you get all the perks of it and just get to dick around. I think that I should go on there and be like, you're being real. That's really unethical and offensive to say that I didn't find myself in the pods.
Yeah, you're like, I did find the love of my life. It's myself.
I'm going to do it.
My next question is, if you wrote a fictional book, what would the genre be?
Thriller.
Thriller night.
I feel like for story progression, that's the easiest thing for me to connect dots.
Yeah. And would it kind of be like a whodunit?
Yes.
I like those.
But also some romance intertwined.
I mean,
I kind of do like a Frida McFadden style writing.
I mean, those are fun.
They are.
I just chomp them up.
Yeah, and who doesn't love to chomp them up?
Correct.
Womp them up. How about you?
I would probably do something like a sci-fi thriller type thing. I'd want it to be something where it's like, oh, this technology, it's taken over.
Ooh, a dystopian novel would be fun.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
But then there would also be like a love triangle with like a robot or something.
I like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm whispering a lot today, but I'm into it.
You're keeping your voice so you can sing Billie Jean.
You're not wrong. Okay. This is what I was trying to hit you at earlier.
Okay.
If you could create a theme park, what would it look like?
It'd be called Reedy World. And it would be exactly Dolly World, but with my face everywhere.
You would just completely...
I'd rip her off.
Even the cinnamon bread, but that could be something else.
Nah, I'm kidding. I would do it like, it'd be called like Ginger Palace. And you have to walk through like a redhead canopy thing. And when you walk in, when any mirror you look in, it changes the color of your hair to red. There would be
fun.
Ginger snap cookies. That would be so popular.
Gingerbread man.
Women. And they would come and beat you up. If they'd be like, we sense bad vibes.
I think Bach from Wizard of Oz should be the mascot.
Guys, all the munchkins of Munchkinland were just redheads.
Not all of them.
Basically all of them.
But there was a unprecedented amount.
Yeah. And so why didn't I get cast? I could have been a munchkin.
I heard they're going to maybe make a prequel of Glenda and maybe they'll feature someone from Munchkinland. It could be you.
I'm going for it.
Just saying.
It's me. Okay, my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. What would your theme park be?
Well, when I used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon, I did some fucked up shit. So not going to be any of that. I think it would be underwater themed, but not SeaWorld because there's not going to actually be any animals there. They're all going to be fake.
I like that.
I think it'd be really fun.
I like that. No friggin' Tillicum killing people because Tillicum's been locked up.
And one of the fun featured items would be a giant Swedish fish.
Oh, I want to chew on that.
That's right.
But I don't want to lose a cavity.
And I would have like really funny, like weird knockoff versions of like Finding Nemo.
Oh, like Finding Demo?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, my question is, what's your favorite and least favorite chore?
Let's see. My favorite chore is doing laundry.
We literally were just talking about how much we don't like doing that earlier.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Okay.
I said I was not staying on top of it.
Okay.
But it's satisfying.
Yeah.
My least favorite would be cleaning my shower.
Yeah, I
don't do it enough. I'll admit that.
Yeah.
And it's inconvenient and you get really wet and I really don't like it and it's hard to get up in that grout.
The grout.
I think I need to replace the grout in my shower, by the way.
What's
I looked
that
up how to
mean?
do it.
Like with
It's getting moldy and gross.
There's some cleaner for that.
I know, I've tried
We
it
need
all.
Did you get the pink paste?
Nope.
Oh, we gotta get some pink paste.
It's also just peeling off, so
Oh Jesus.
that'll be a summer 2026 project.
Okay. Okay.
What's yours?
My favorite is my mop.
Yeah.
Especially my new mop. I really love my mop.
It's the giddy girl over the mop.
Oh my god, I got a new mop, guys. It's great. My
It's
least
great.
favorite is basically everything else.
Oh, I should also say vacuuming without a cordless vacuum.
No, with a cordless vacuum. He's like vacuuming without a cordless vacuum.
Yeah, vacuuming, and I don't have a cordless vacuum, so then I gotta plug that shit in.
Oh, for your least favorite. I thought you were talking about your
My least favorite.
I was like, your favorite is vacuuming with a corded vacuum? Ugh.
Also, when I had a dishwasher unloading that shit. Why
is
that
it
so? It takes
awful?
5 minutes, and I think it's because, again, sensory. You get wet. So then you're like, and then I'm bad about like wiping. Then I'm like, what? This shit went through here and I still have to wipe it down?
I also always hit my calves on it.
Yeah, and then the dogs are licking shit and you're like, I just washed that. Ugh, it's too much.
Too much. Is this your last question?
It's my last question and it's about last things. What would be your last meal? I've been really obsessed with that YouTube channel. You could have like 6
I got it.
things. Oh, it could be a smorgasbord.
A pizookie
Just that.
with a fuck ton of ice cream.
Okay.
I want it to be a warm pizookie. Give it to me in a, what are those things called that you, like it's like a
Skillet.
cast iron.
Mm-hmm.
I want it in a, my eye hurts. I want it in a cast iron. I want the cookie warm as fuck, not hot. I want a bunch of vanilla bean ice cream on that. And it doesn't matter that I'm going to have a tummy ache because I'm going to be killed. Wait,
Yep.
is that the
You're
idea? Is like
euthanized.
somebody's killing me?
Either killing you or you die by natural causes like the next day or
But
something.
like I know it?
Maybe.
Oh God, that's awful. Do you know that like we don't know what our last meal is majority of the time?
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Oh, that's sad.
I've been thinking a little bit about this, but not a fully formed thought. Some things I've thought of so far are the Brussels sprout Caesar from the Lamplight Lounge in Disney's California Adventure.
Oh my God, that's specific.
I think about it like once a week. It's so good.
Oh, okay.
I would also have Red Robin steak fries
I haven't had those in years.
and a freckled lemonade.
Oh my God.
I would have a crisp regular Coca-Cola. I would have a really good warm chocolate chip cookie. I would have a really good just Detroit style because I like a square cut pizza. Just a classic cheese and pepperoni. But really stringy. I want a ton of cheese because again, don't care if it fucks up my stomach.
You're dead.
I can diarrhea everywhere after I die. It's gonna happen anyways. What else do I want? Well, that's just what's on my list so far.
I'm gonna add something. I want the cauliflower from Sun River Brewing.
Oh, I want the cauliflower from Bamboo Sushi.
Oh, I want that cauliflower. I'm just gonna have a plethora of different cauliflowers.
Her body going through rigor mortis is gonna fart so much. You're like, why is there so many noxious gases coming out of this corpse?
I'm sorry.
She ate a lot of cauliflower.
All she ate was cauliflower in her last meal. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, my last question. Ready?
Yes.
Top fruit.
Raspberries. Perfect. No notes.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, brother.
That's my preference pretty much on anything raspberry flavored.
You don't mind the little stuff that gets stuck in your teeth?
The little fuzzies and the seeds. Nope.
Okay. Well, you know what I've been eating lately?
Hmm.
I get my little yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
I get my little like bran cereal. I get frozen raspberries, put those on top, and then I top it with honey.
That's good.
That's great.
I was doing something similar for a while. I was making a little yogurt parfaits, but I was cooking down the raspberries
Oh, see,
to make a little compote.
that's when the seeds bother me.
Oh no, but when it's mixed up in the yogurt and I put chia seeds in the yogurt and then you got granola, you're not paying
wait.
attention to them seeds.
I gotta put some chia seeds in mine. My top fruit is one I don't get a whole lot. Sour sop. You ever had it?
Which ones are those?
It's like, it tastes like a kiwi, like a very acidic, soury kiwi, but it has like a big seed in it, and you go.
Does it kind of
You
look
get
like a giant inside of a skinned grape?
Hmm?
Does it look like a skinned grape?
No. Well, are you thinking about like the balls? No,
Mhm.
this is like one big thing, and then you
Oh.
open it, and then it's almost like these triangle things, and then you spit out the seed. It's a very delicious flavor. So then my second would be
The flavors are melting on my tongue.
correct. The second would be a kiwi. I do really love kiwis.
Sandra used to half kiwis and put them in my lunch with a spoon.
I love doing that.
Delicious. Great source of fiber, kids.
Wow, we have had quite the episode, y'all. I hope
Yeah, we
you
have.
I hope you guys had fun on this ride. We went through so many just fun things.
And I would really implore you to watch this episode at least a little bit because Ruby is being exceptionally adorable.
Ruby has been a wonderful, wonderful third.
A joyous threesome.
Look it.
Also, the way that I think she's just completely grown accustomed to being a part of our episodes because she really was upset when she wasn't in here. She was scratching at the door. She came on it. She knew it's recording time.
Do you see this little baby? Oh my God, y'all.
My sweet angel. When I got home today from work, I looked up and she was in John's office window, just her little head, and she was just watching me. And the dogs don't bark at me because I love this. They recognize when it's us, so they don't bark. So they just sit and they stare at us like, thank God you're back.
Y'all need to look at the video right now because she's perfect.
My God.
She's just a perfect girl.
She's just getting sleepy. She's being held like a baby.
There's one last thing that I'm going to say on this episode. I thought my dogs needed to be drugged for my birthday party.
Be careful, folks.
I mean, this little girl probably didn't need to be.
She was
But
just hidden,
we
probably.
do have anxiety medicine for both of them because they're my children. So, of course, they have anxiety. She wants to speak. She's trying to get to the microphone.
She's licking it.
But she's saying, you didn't need to do that to me. But I used their anxiety medicine because we were having a bunch of people in the house. And it was, I think the vet told us too much. Because
dosing instructions maybe were for Cordy's body size and not hers.
no, because they have two separate ones. I had Ruby and Cordy. But guys, the way these dogs were just like, it felt so bad.
She is deeply staring into my soul right now. It's because we have a soul connection. She's perfect. And you know what? At one point, she was swaddled up upstairs, literally swaddled like a baby. And she couldn't really open her eyes because she was so sleepy. But her little tail, I walked upstairs and I could just whack, 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 whack. And the blanket, she was trying so hard to look at me. And just her little tongue was...
She's like, I'm a baby.
Yeah, so she was really drugged. And Cordy basically was downstairs because he has FOMO. But he just really had the munchies. And it was
He
very
just
funny.
kept eating.
Also, it really made my heart feel tender because I think he was still a little overwhelmed by people. And so he would find me anywhere in a room.
He actually did need those drugs.
Yeah.
He has...
Yeah.
They both have pretty bad anxiety, but she will put herself... She doesn't have FOMO. She'll go away.
Mm-hmm.
He has
She knows her
FOMO.
limits.
And he has FOMO and he has to be around the stuff that's giving him anxiety. So he did benefit.
He did.
Well, I hope you all have a wonderful week. We love you all so very much. And we thank you for listening to us.
Subscribe. Comment. Share this with yo friends.
Answer the questions that we just asked.
Yeah, have those be some tabletop conversations.
Let's hear it.
With your female friends. And
Or
male friends,
you
take that and
bring
get
it
to know your male friends.
Bring it to your boys.
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 I think this podcast is going to solve the male loneliness epidemic one episode at a time.
You're welcome. And my microphone is falling, so that is all we have today, folks.
We love you. Lormal